thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This video is, to be honest, I don't even know where to start, what to talk about. I guess it's just one of those videos where I'll be opening up just a little bit about my journey on content creating and doing it in the phase that I'm in my life. I am 11 months postpartum and I am in this weird state where I feel almost like motherhood has completely taken over me, and I feel like content creation kind of slipped into my life, and it has helped lessen the load of motherhood. And that's not to say that motherhood is like this heavy negative impact on my life. It's just an impact on my life. Content creating, like starting to use my phone and create with it, has honestly, it's opened up like a whole, just another world for myself that I didn't think I would step into, to be honest. But yeah, here we are. I've been trying to find like a balance between being present with my children and then also creating from a space of wanting to create, because when you are so like dedicated to mothering and just giving your all in motherhood as much as you possibly can, you kind of get into a space where there's almost like no more room left for anything else, and I didn't really want that for myself. There's so many like layers to me already as it is as a woman, and I just feel like I still want to explore like my imagination and like my creativity, and using my phone to express myself and like posting online has just been one of those outlets for me that has allowed me to completely just dive into that just creative headspace. And it's also been really cool to like be able to do this, and then my children are like witnessing it, because you know, our kids, my children, are growing up in a timeline where technology and social media and all the things exist, and they're going to have to kind of coexist with AI. And I think that them growing up and watching their mother kind of use social media as a tool to help us maintain certain things and receive certain things from monetizing my creativity, basically. Yeah, I think it's just really cool that they get to witness that, because I want them to learn how to use these tools. Yeah, there's the idea that like I don't want them to be completely just engulfed in it and like taken over by it and consumed by it. I want them to have like an awareness that this is a tool that can be used for you to gain certain things that you want in life. So yeah, that's just basically the space that I'm in. I don't know if that made any sense, but to be honest, I'm just yapping in front of the camera right now. I don't know where I'm getting at. But content creating and mothering has been the most unbalanced, balanced scale that I've ever been on. Because there's times where I will try to control as much as I possibly can in my creativity, and I absolutely cannot when it comes to kids. Like, you just can't. There's no control. You know, trying, you know, with the schedules and wanting to work around them, it's gonna lead to a lot of disappointment, and I've kind of figured that out rather quickly. Actually, I figured it out fast, because look, if you know, you know. You will try to have something one way and your kids will completely humble you and show you that it's never going to be the way that you think it is. That's exactly why they are the closest thing to God. So I try to listen to them as much as I possibly can and just go with the flow. And the more that I go with the flow, the more that my creativity flows with it. So yeah, there's times where, like right now, my baby literally woke up at the exact time that I turned the camera on, and I could have easily just been frustrated and said, like, I have to film another day or some other time. But I would just push things farther away than I want them to be. And once I started something, I'm very determined. I want to finish it, and I want to finish it right then and there. So, you know, I could just be like, screw it, but my baby's gonna be here in the video, and that's just what it is. Luckily, like, my children are they're pretty like balanced. They're not like destructive or loud and, you know, those things. They're pretty cool, calm, and collected, just like their parents are. So I think that too has allowed us to be able to just work and create and vibe and parent, you know? So I think the biggest thing for anybody that out there that needs some type of inspiration when it comes to creating and parenting, those two things coexisting like within the same space, I think integrating the two is going to give you the best results, to be honest. Because when you try to separate children from your creativity, just in general, whether that's content creation or painting or woodwork or whatever that may be, whatever your creativity is, I think that your children deserve to see you in that space, because it's going to open up a lot of doors for them within their mind and within their imagination that they should be able to experience. They're so innocent, you know, they can't help it. And I have had to tell myself that a lot. Like, look, my babies, they can't help it, you know, they just exist, and they exist because of me. So it'd be wrong for me to say that I can't do this because of them. No, I think that I absolutely can do this with them. Now, there are times where I get completely just like, I'm so frustrated and just tired of it not working the way that I want it to work. But in those times of me being frustrated, I am able to recognize that it's not that deep. And whatever it is that I'm trying to control, even if I were to control it the way that I feel like it should be, the result that I think I'm going to get is not going to have anything on the result that I would get if I were to just completely allow and to let go. Best results, my best creations have come from me just completely letting go. Yeah, that's just what motherhood is in and of itself. I think parenthood, to be honest, because even just witnessing their father in his own journey of fatherhood has been something else to witness, you know? So just parenthood in general, like, it's all about just letting go and allowing. Anybody out there that is looking for that push or message directly from God, or waiting for that time where you have everything ready and you can start, time is now. It's really right now. You're never going to be ready until you make yourself ready. There's nothing that you need outside of yourself that's going to push you in the direction that you need to go, because it's all within you. The fear of perception is an illusion. It's literally something that we are making up in our minds, because I've gotten quite a few assurances from people that are telling me that I'm doing great. Whatever it is I'm making up in my mind about, like, the perception and just like being embarrassed of creating things and only getting a few views and likes, which doesn't matter anyway, because those few views or likes is still something that can be converted into something that I want. One view could be one client that's worth a lot. Another one of those things with content creation that I think people are kind of intimidated by is not getting the views and the likes. None of that matters. Every time that I post, I am embarrassed, okay? That is just something that comes with the territory of content creating, because someone perceiving my video and then like looking in the likes and seeing that only 5 people liked it, it's like something about that is like humiliating, but I'm working through it. I'm working on it. It's just something that I have to not give a fuck. I just have to, because if I were to give a fuck, I would be holding myself back. Influencing is not giving a fuck. I do wonder and think often where I'm going to be within the next year or two in this content creating journey, in this influencer journey of mine, because like I am curious about like how I'm going to continue to integrate my motherhood into my influencer journey, you know? Because I genuinely do want this. I just want it to work out in me, my family, and I's benefit. You know, I'm working hard. I really, really am. I genuinely am just investing into this. You know, content creating has been pretty rewarding for me all in all. It's not something that I plan on giving up on. I'm definitely in this for the long run. This is something that I am genuinely just like trying really hard at, because I feel like it's something that will benefit my family and I. And I just want to like thank everybody that's been like supporting me. It's so fun being able to create like friends online and just like have support like that through like the meta, like through this like little phone here. Like I've gained a few like friends and it's really, really cool. And I can't imagine, like I can only imagine how like large of a community that I will create one day from this. I hope that I am inspiring all of you, because that's what I'm here to do. That's what I want to do. I want to inspire my children and I want to inspire all of you too. Yeah, so thank you for listening to me, viewing me, and supporting me, and giving me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.